Proflor, a dynamic implant for the treatment of inguinal hernia. Inguinal hernias develop as the result of a weakness, tear, gap, or opening in the abdominal wall of the lower abdomen or groin at a region called the inguinal canal. By far, the most common hernias develop in the abdomen when a hole or defect opens in a weak point in the abdominal wall through which tissue or organs may protrude. Common symptoms of an inguinal hernia include a bulge in the groin or abdomen, pain with activities such as coughing, bending over, trying to lift heavy objects, or exercising. And in men, there can be pain and swelling in the scrotum around the testicular area. Inguinal hernias can be repaired either by an open onlay mesh procedure or a laparoscopic mesh procedure. Today's standard of care is an open mesh repair technique, where the top of the hernia defect gets patched with a simple piece of flat polypropylene onlay mesh. The most common alternative to open inguinal hernia repair is a laparoscopic procedure, where a flat polypropylene mesh is placed on the bottom of the hernia defect. While these procedures are considered minimally invasive surgeries, they typically take about an hour, are performed with a patient under full general anesthesia, and require the mesh to be fixed in place using staples, adhesive sealant, or sutures. With both open onlay mesh and laparoscopic mesh procedures, scar tissue can surround this mesh and trap nerves, which can lead to patients developing long-term hernia mesh-related chronic pain. 18% of open inguinal hernia onlay mesh repair procedures result in chronic pain for the patient. 6% of laparoscopic hernia mesh repair procedures result in chronic pain for the patient. Proflor is a dynamic, three-dimensional hernia implant that was created to improve upon the standard repair techniques for inguinal hernias while increasing patient quality of life by significantly reducing the threat of long-term hernia mesh-related chronic pain. The implant is built like a spring and can compress and spring back to its original shape. It has a flower-shaped core that sits within the hernia defect, and its bottom flat disc anchors the implant. This means there is no fixation necessary. Its dynamic capabilities allow the implant to move with the muscle, and therefore the body does not reject it and uses Proflor as a scaffold to regrow healthy, vascularized muscle tissue. This healthy muscle tissue completely obliterates the defect and closes it, drastically reducing the occurrences of hernia mesh-related chronic pain. Studies show that Proflor is a superior hernia repair solution to open onlay mesh inguinal hernia surgery. Its advantages include a shorter operation that takes less than 20 minutes under local anesthesia, significantly reduced post-operative pain, a demonstrated 6 times reduction in the consumption of pain medication, demonstrated recurrence rates well below the current standard methods of repair, demonstrated absence of chronic pain, and significantly improved quality of life. Proflor, a revolution in inguinal hernia repair. Get more information about Proflor at the Hernia Alliance website.